Hi everyone, today I'll show you the breathing techniques and also the sitting postures and mudras. So for breathing, you need to inhale and exhale. So when you inhale, your stomach should come out. When you exhale, your stomach should go in. So I'll just show you once. So if you sit, you need to sit straight, and when you inhale, your stomach should come out. You can see. So the stomach should come out. When you exhale, the stomach should go in. You can see the stomach is going in. So this is the technique. So where always when you inhale, the stomach should come out. When you exhale, the stomach should go in. So this is the main important thing. And next one is, when you are sitting, just don't put your weight on the thighs, because when you put on the thighs, so the thighs will pain, the leg will pain, and also you can feel the numbness in your legs. Because when you do meditation for long time, for example if you are doing for more than 30 minutes or 45 or 1 hour, your leg will pain when you sit on asana. So the one technique where if you don't want that like pain or numbness on your legs, you need to sit on the pin bone. So you can, when you sit on the floor, you'll come to know some 2 points will be touching to the ground behind. So you need to sit on bone, and you need to just bend slight back, or if you feel like you can't sit without any support, go back to the wall and just put the butts bit front and see that the 2 bones are touching, and sit straight and touch all your body to the wall, and then the neck straight, and make little bit strain will be there in your back, let it be there. So there should be some strain should be there in your body, and that's the position where always you need to sit for meditation. So, and meditation can be done in 3 asanas. That is, one is Vajrasana, Siddhasana, Sukhasana and Padmasana. So I'll show you all the asanas, so how to sit. So the main, the very powerful and most if you want your body to be structured, so you need to sit on Vajrasana. Vajrasana is the only position where it makes your body straight. So other thing, you can bend it, but in Vajrasana it will not allow you to bend your body. For example, you can see the position. So this is how you need to sit. So when you sit, so exactly the pin bone, backside pin bone will be positioned on your toes, so that you don't feel that automatically the body will be straight. No need of any, so you can't bend, you can't make that bend in more front or back. So automatically it will be straight. So, but only problem is in this asana is your toes will pain if you don't have the practice for sitting for long hours. So most of them don't prefer to sit on Vajrasana. So this position will automatically make you straight, your body pointing straight. Next is Siddhasana. So Siddhasana is nothing but, so toes only you need to sit on that, the toes joining. Okay. So and next is Padmasana. Padmasana is putting your legs up. So this is also the Padmasana. So this is also one of the asanas where, but this Siddhasana, Padmasana and Vajrasana is a little bit difficult, and it comes only after a lot of practice. I don't prefer to use this unless you practice. You can do it, I'm not telling you can't, but only after doing a lot of practice you should sit on this. But most of the, we prefer like for initial stage, so Sukhasana. Sukhasana is like just normal. You take inside and sit and knee to the wall, and just a bit give 4-finger gap in between your pin bone and to the wall. so that the exact pin bone should, and just slightly lift your knees and point your hand and face your hand to the top, open and top. So this is how you need to meditate. This is the posture where you need to start meditating. But make sure the pin bone, your weight should be, fall on the pin bone, the two pin bone. Thank you. In next session, I'll show you the mudras and also the breathing. How to breathing, what are types of breathing techniques. Please stay tuned. Thank you very much. Have a good day.